everybody to RWA Hype Live at Tickers! Let's kick it off in this summer hot weather with some tag team action. Introducing first at a combined weight at 343 pounds from Arcadia, the Freak Show, Sean Leader, and the Terror, Tom Billington, the Epidemic!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to RWA Hype Live at Tickers on this beautiful sunny day, Smithfield, Rhode Island, where all the drinks are good and the people are even better than the drinks are. I am the mouth, Mike Mifflin, alongside my colleague and co-host, Clem Kadiddlehopper.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. It is yet again another hype taping here at Tickers, like my colleague said, and we're starting off with tag team action. Now that good people comment, I'm not sure, because the first thing we see on our screen is the Epidemic. And also, I gotta tell you, I'm not pleased. My favorite bartender, Jess, isn't here today, and I'm equally upset as that too.
Well, unfortunately, Jess is not here today, but the drinks are always cold, and the drinks are always strong, so please come down. Visit the RWA, visit the wrestlers. Even if the RWA isn't here, please come down to Tickers Sports Grill. What is the address here?
45 Cedar Swamp Road, Smithfield, Rhode Island. And you think we were saying that because maybe we have something in the game, like we're sponsored by them or something? That'd be ridiculous.
Well, I think that it's going to be an incredible show after Summertime Showdown, East Killingly, Connecticut. I mean, what is left to happen?
At a weight of 202 pounds, Nick Varsity.
Well, it's almost like New Year's. Legacy is like the calendar year for us. This is like you're still recovering from Christmas. You're still recovering from New Year's Eve drinking, and it's like a new year, a new start for many people. As we're about to see, you got Nick Varsity. That epitomizes a new start right there. His singles career is soon to be well on its way. Today he is tagging with the television champion, the newly crowned television champion, Mike Grassa. So certainly a bright future for Nick Varsity. And hopefully he can show Jack Connor that he was the reason that Student Body had the success that it did.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, at a weight of 202 pounds, Mr. Awesome, Mike Grassa!
Awesome from Arizona. He is extremely popular here with the fans in RWA.
Thank God I'm freaking awesome.
Come on, people!
Sporting his old high school colors. I don't know, did Cranston and Johnston ever get along?
I'm really not sure, but
I'm being told they were in different divisions. And whoa, look at this. That is the man that helped the Epidemic to victory at Legacy. I'm being told his name is Jesse Gates, and I'm not sure why he has aligned himself with the Epidemic, but he has, and he has been a force since doing so.
Mike Grassa taking Sean Leader to task. There's a big Northern Light suplex. Tom Billington attacking Nick Varsity on the outside.
This is no man's land for him. Right into the Epidemic corner. Eating that boot from Sean Leader is Mike Grassa.
Hard forearm.
It was Sean Leader that Mike Grassa defeated to become the television champion his first go-around. Now, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, dragging him out of the corner now. Go ahead, I'm sorry, finish your statement, sir.
I was just going to say how now Mike Grassa is the television champion for a record-breaking third time.
Oh, that's quite incredible. Hard clothesline up around the face.
Might you be able to tell me the significance of the pink socks wrapped around the ankles of Nick Varsity?
I think he's promoting breast cancer awareness.
Oh, okay, well then, fair enough. Carry on. I wonder if Leader's aware that he just got knocked on his tuchus. Yes, I said took.
Took it. Very interesting. Cover now. Nick Varsity, this new improved attitude.
Oh, this is quite the team. I really am a fan of the pairing of Varsity and Gross. I realize Varsity is trying to get his footing in the singles division and has been involved in some tags as of late. But I really like this. It's a very athletic duo of Varsity and Grassa. It's almost like a new age student body, the jock version maybe.
Certainly is.
Call it Jock Jams, but we might get sued. And if you don't get that reference, bro, she's too young for you.
Stealing my lines. Look at this, setting up for the big power slam. Sean Leader not having any of it. Slips down the back of Nick Varsity and follows that up with an Insaguri. Very nice.
Stalking the corner of the Epidemic as Billington with the tag now and continues the assault on Varsity.
Hard European uppercut there from Billington.
Off the head.
One to the back.
God, can't go. No.
It's a very odd Russian leg sweep.
Still, I say well executed nonetheless. Fight in the forehead, I believe. Yep, and referee just noticed it. Ooh, vicious southpaw style clothesline.
Come on, Nick.
Look at this. Has a neck breaker.
Some tandem offense by the Epidemic right there.
Very interesting. A northern lariat into a version of a cutter.
It was a cover, but the referee was too busy trying to get Billington out of there. And now Gross is trying to come get him some, and that was a 3-on-1 attack here. They're choking him and slapping the back, and I think even Lita was trying to give him a wedgie. It was unorthodox to say the least.
Well, there's no problem being unorthodox, certainly. It's very hard for people to figure you out when you have such an...
When you have such a...
I lost my train of thought.
I got derailed.
Oh, no, what I was saying was the unorthodox offense kind of leads to not being able to game plan, certainly for a tag team who is unorthodox or for any wrestler who's unorthodox.
Come on, Nick, right here, come on.
I mean, how do you really game plan for the Epidemic?
You certainly can't.
Come on! Nice, crazy, man.
Oh, Tom Billington looked like he was going for a big left hand, but decided to rake the eyes instead. Billington with a DDT now. Very well placed. Just a standing Jake Roberts style DDT.
Come on, Nick! Get out! There you go, come on!
Billington repeatedly there with the cover, trying to wear down Varsity. And now, perhaps more double team offense as Leader gets the tag here.
Shooting Varsity off the ropes now. It looks like double drop kicks to the knees there. Here comes Leader off the ropes. That sit out spine buster.
That's the break Varsity needed. Now he's going to have to make a tag. Easier said than done.
See, the problem is with a maneuver like that, you have the man seated in between your legs, so your legs get tangled up with his.
That they are.
It is much tougher to try to get to your corner when you're all tangled up with the other man.
Very, very close here. Varsity, I believe, is going to make it. Billington already with the tag. High clotheslines. Stopped him right in his tracks with that boot.
What's this? Tombstone.
Varsity back in, but there's Jesse Gates from behind. He nailed him with the right hand. I'm not sure if there was something in his hand. It could have very well been.
Very interesting.
Bulldog lung blower type maneuver, and oh goodness, that'll kill a kidney right there. He's gonna need a kidney replacement in the morning.
2, 3, and that's it. This match is over.
Here are your winners, the Terror, Tom Billington, and the Freak Show, Sean Leader, the Epidemic.
Epidemic proves they are a force to be reckoned with time and time again. And with the addition of Jesse Gates, it is going to become increasingly more difficult to score a win over the Epidemic.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have Ricky Maderos versus Jason Devine, one-on-one in singles action. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back.
Hello? Okay. The last time that I took a foot in this ring, I was pinned 1, 2, 3. A year before that, the last time I stepped foot in this ring, there was somebody who came out and picked me up after my match. His name is Jason Devine. I don't forget what you did last year. I'm calling you out, Jason. I am gonna beat you down like a I don't even know.
You know something, Mike Mifflin? There is a saying, ask and ye shall receive. Now I ask you this, is calling out Jason Devine really the best idea? Sure, he looks harmless. He's got his hair in pigtails today, but he is a certifiable lunatic.
Well, while all that is true, I mean, Ricky Maderos shows no fear of anyone. I mean, he's been in detention, INS detention center, and I mean, he's come across some very questionable characters there. I'm sure that he is not afraid of Jason Devine or his psychotic behavior. But let me stress by saying he should be.
He certainly should be, and that beating he was referring to happened 1 year ago at Legacy 4 when Jason Devine and the Influence, not the T-Phoenix version, but the Influence with the Suicide Kings, TJ Swift and Billy Ware, put a little bit of a beatdown on Ricky Maderos.
Ricky Maderos showing some fine wrestling here. Jason Devine, no slouch either at the wrestling. Wow. A one-armed flip.
explosive off the ropes. And Ricky Maderos slips back up to his feet.
Jason Devine taking over the arm again. Looks like he's almost biting at the fingers.
Well, I certainly wouldn't doubt it.
I'll hold it.
Jason Devine working that hammerlock into the headlock. You see the tape coming off of Ricky Maderos' arm. Club to the gut. Ricky Maderos flipped out. Looks like a bit of trickery there from Ricky Maderos.
It looked for a second. Oh, wait a minute, what the hell? It looked for a second.
Jason Devine holds on.
It looked like he was actually maybe going inward towards the chest for maybe a Northern Lights suplex. Nonetheless, now Devine in control.
Looked like Jason Devine was going for that big boot driver, but Ricky Maderos came off with that leg lariat. Hitting the ropes now, looking like he's going to dive here. And Jason Devine said, I don't think so. Hit him with a forearm on his way through.
And that was twofold because he came down face first into the canvas and the outside of the ring, much like he just did right there. Right on the ring apron. No love out there. Very thin padding, wood, steel.
Come on, let's get him back in the ring.
It's not exactly a comfort zone.
You're trying like you. Stop counting, Russ. 6. Oh, what are you doing? Come on. What the hell?
Recovering quickly as Ricky Maderos. Oh my goodness. And that'll be a case of road rash for sure.
Goes right out on the concrete. Ricky Maderos getting back into the ring now.
And Devine checking himself to see if he's bleeding. I think he is.
You don't like him. Don't tell me how I do my job. Faster! 6!
On the elbow.
Think you got a payoff. Ow.
Devine breaking the count now.
1!
A little bit of blood.
2! There!
And he's got to let Ricky Maderos know how he feels about it. Getting up close and personal with a couple people in the front row.
6!
Oh my goodness. Clothesline and again off the apron goes Ricky Maderos.
1!
Devine seemingly in control and having his way with Ricky Maderos. I don't know if Ricky's going to end up having to eat his words here.
Well, Ricky Maderos is no slouch. I mean, he said at the beginning of this match that he does not forget the beating that Jason Devine gave him 1 year ago. Jason Devine picks him back up now. I thought he might have been going for the
Scrap Buster.
For the Scrap Buster, thank you. New referee, Big Sean Jackson. Devine using that clubbing fist. Almost a hammer fist.
2, 3, 4.
Hanging Ricky out to dry over that second rope and putting even more force with the boot across the back.
2.
Devine kind of taking his time with this one. In no rush for sure.
Hard chop. Ricky Maderos clasped the hand. Look at that.
Very nicely done by Ricky Maderos.
Absolutely incredible.
Oh, Devine looked like he was going to catch him for that backbreaker, and went over the shoulder into that reverse DDT. Ricky Maderos escaped that very well. They both knocked heads right there. Divine, despite being hit in the head, knew where he was and reached out to that rope rather than kicking out and not having to waste any extra energy.
We love you, Ricky!
Divine not aware of where Maderos is. He needs to turn around. Maderos is going to fly. Caught him, rolls through. Muscles him back up. Nicely done. And there's the scrap buster that Mike Mifflin mentioned just a moment ago. Well, it looked like that took a little bit out of Divine. Only a 2.
Very interesting matchup here. I'm surprised at Ricky Maderos' ability to hang with Jason Divine. Jason Divine, the much bigger man.
As our champion Mike Montero has shown, you cannot underestimate the heart of a champion. Certainly, there's a lot of heart still in Ricky Maderos. Is that trademark DDT now? Is this it? Only a 2, says referee Sean Jackson. Oh, blatant rake of the eyes, and now the Olympic slam by Jason Divine. Divine crawling over for the cover.
2.
Someone killed someone.
I don't know what Jason Divine's going for here.
I don't think Jason Divine knows what he's going for here.
Ricky needs to get him off of that roll. Oh, there's a shot to the back. What's he doing? Burning hammer?
Trying to get his footing is what he's trying to do right here. Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, almost a version of a Russian leg sweep or a belly-to-back suplex.
Oh, Ricky's going up. He's got him in position. Moonsault. And he's done it. Ricky Maderos victorious over Jason Divine with the best moonsault ever. And Jason Divine, this time suffering a loss in singles action.
What a great win by Ricky Maderos. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back live from Ticker's Sports Bar and Grill.
Let's get into our next matchup. It's a 1-on-1 fall from the nude beaches of Cali. At a weight of 10,000 FPF sunscreen, the Cali Crush, Cruz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the voice box is thinking, but Cruz is no longer called the Cali Crush. He is no longer weighing in at 10,000 SPS. He is a new and improved Cruz. After his fantastic match at Summertime Showdown, I don't know what that man just said, but
something about it not being race day, sweetheart. I don't know. Maybe the moose has gotten in his ear. He's sporting the checkered flag on his suspenders. And you are making mention to the classic confrontation between Cruz and the ace Mike Montero. And that indeed was a classic championship bout, to say the least.
No doubt about it. Cruz here today taking on Amanda Fox.
Oh boy, this should be good.
Cut the music! Now, again, you're not doing that bad of a job, but as per usual, you got your information messed up there. It doesn't weigh in and any amount of sunscreen and doesn't hail from the nude beaches. He's from Oakland, California, and he is Chris Cruz. It's as simple as that. Your information's all backwards. What?
Bobby
Get your ducks
Rossi
in a row,
critiquing
kid.
the voice box. But, well, you nailed it right on the head. Bobby Rossi taking
You know what? This
exception
looks
to
better
that.
on me. Thank you. Introducing his opponent from Morgan Hill, California at 120 pounds, Amanda Fox!
And here is one of my favorite competitors in the RWA.
Coming off a victory over Jack Connor.
The Jack Connor.
And got some unfinished business with Chris Cruz. They were once thick as thieves, as they say. Good friends, both on and off air. And Cruz had a sudden change of heart, and now drinking the Bobby Rossi Kool-Aid. And if you were wondering, that is a grape Kool-Aid. I myself prefer the cherry Kool-Aid.
I'm an orangey type of guy.
Orangey, that's interesting. Well, I would imagine the orange is better than the red because the red would stain your mustache.
Look at this, Chris Cruz just manhandling Amanda Fox.
Certainly jerking her around in that collar and elbow, trying to make a fool of Amanda Fox.
I mean, she weighs maybe 75 pounds. You should bitch at management, not us.
Amanda Fox is talented as they come.
Really?
Chris Cruz has a very much a weight advantage in this match. Amanda Fox perched up on the top rope, and then Chris Cruz gives her a hip toss.
Well done, Cruz. Well done.
Cruz has got to watch himself. He can't get too cocky here.
These two used to be very, very close with each other. It seems that closeness has gone by the wayside. What is this? Oh, wow, very nicely done. Oh no, Chris Cruz says, I don't think so. Amanda Fox able to get out of it. Beautiful arm drag by Chris Cruz.
Up until that point, Fox was staying up one step ahead of Cruz in the speed department. And she tried to take him off his feet right there, but that's where the size advantage comes into play, most certainly.
To no avail does she take him off his feet. Ooh, hard chop in the corner. Oh, and Amanda Fox retaliates with a kick to the gut.
Possibly wearing a padded bra to save her there. Whoa, that was an attempt at a DDT, rolled through.
Chris Cruz having the wherewithal to roll through on it. Amanda Fox rolled through on Chris Cruz and got on top of him. Chris Cruz wondering what's going on.
Up and over goes Fox, hanging on.
Oh, she's climbing to the top here.
A little bit too long, possibly. Oh no!
What was that? It looked like a front drop kick off the top rope.
In fact, it was.
But it looked more of the double stomp variety. Amanda Fox trying to get the crowd fired up and into it now. Chris Cruz on the outside with Bobby Rossi. Amanda Fox might fly here. Oh, right into the pipeline gutbuster.
Shoulder first into the post then. Rossi got it out of the way pretty fast.
Beat him, Amanda! Beat him! Give him a good beating!
Last time I seen him move that fast, there was a sale on some ugly suspenders.
Bobby Rossi, the man with no spine, he is a human jellyfish.
Hence the cane, using that to stand on. sure if there's some sort of injury or he's just doing it to
be more like Mr. Fuji.
For a fashion statement or for a Mr. Fuji type of gimmick.
Oh man, the Fox. Oh, going for that DDT, and Chris Cruz just threw her right down. Looks like her knee may have buckled a little bit. She fell face first to the mat. Cruz just kicking at her. There's a big punch to the side of the head.
Measured her with it for sure. Pulling her around by her hair now. Big headbutt.
Chris Cruz, really, this newfound attitude has brought on some newfound offense. The headbutt, a very underutilized move in professional wrestling.
Right, stay focused.
Ooh, man, the Fox, that might have been in the throat. So might have that one. Maybe that one, too.
You got yourself in now. Concentrate on what's important.
Posing for a picture right there. I think he was choking her.
Vertical suplex.
Hey, she didn't have to agree to take the match, Charlie. She's the one that wants to play with the boys.
Not looking too good for Fox right here. And this could spell even more trouble.
Drops the knee pad and hits the knee drop on her. She may be unconscious.
Thankfully not, as she kicks out just before the hand went down for the third and final.
Keep it open.
Chopping her back yet again.
Chris Cruz now sitting on the back of her neck.
It's a lot of weight on her back and really turning her into a pretzel right here.
Ralph! She said no. I just heard her. No such thing.
Chris Cruz with the snapmare. Amanda Fox was firing back. Chris Cruz locked on a snapmare. Brought her right over, working on the neck again. Oh, and there's a forearm to the temple.
Make it easy on her, but, you know. Make it easy on her. She must be a glutton for punishment. Clearly.
Look like a taxi.
Backing her up with a chop now, sending her off. Whoa, no, reversed. And there's the DDT she was looking for.
That's what I call awesome.
That could be it here. Hooks the leg. Two.
See that, Rossi? That was like
Just an eyelash away. Amanda Fox going back up top now. High risk, high reward. Chris Cruz cuts her off now.
Why is this full?
And he's all the way up to the top. Oh, not anymore.
What is she looking to do here?
Oh,
the back cracker off of the top.
I'm pretty sure the back of his head went into her knee, and that can't feel too good at all.
Two.
Absolutely devastating. Ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic day here at RWA Hype, live at Ticker Sports Grill, 45 Cedar Swamp Road, Smithfield, Rhode Island. And Bobby Rossi doing the smart thing, pulling out Chris Cruz right out of the ring.
He hurt his face and beats. He needs a couple of minutes.
Rossi definitely buying his guys some time, and Fox is going to try to fly again.
Onto the both of them she goes.
Pretty sure that's as close as Bobby Rossi's come to a female in a very long time.
Well, after all the horrible things that he said about females, I'm surprised that he likes them at all.
His own mother doesn't like him, from what I understand.
And the Fox up on the top. Oh, goes for the cross body. Cruz catches her.
Hey, feet up on the rope. Feet up on the rope. Oh, she pulled one out. Fighting fire with fire. There's Amanda Fox.
After that win, Amanda Fox should be... I mean, she should be in contention for any title now. I mean, she's had back-to-back wins.
Over former champions.
If these were any more bass aquas in this company, we'd be back in a friggin' yard where we belong. Let's go get her right now.
Oh, apparently they might be chasing after Fox right here. She better hightail it out of here. But we'll be right back.
This next matchup is set for one fall and is a tag team matchup. Introducing first at a combined weight of 382 pounds, the team of Vincenzo Abruzzi and Damian Black.
Vincenzo Abruzzi and Damian Black. What a very, very interesting team that is.
Well, as you may remember, just 2 weeks ago at Summertime Showdown, it was the team of Alex Corvus, Vincenzo Abruzzi, and Damian Black, where we saw the rebirth of members only. From what I understand, Leonardo Chambers is away on business, and Bobby Rossi will be handling the managerial duties for the team. And as you see, Moose at ringside as the backup plan, just in case things get out of hand. And what is with Vincenzo Abruzzi wearing that fur coat? It is easily 97 degrees plus humidity.
I don't think he cares too much.
I don't think that cup of water is going to do any good either.
Vincenzo Abruzzi seems to have an attitude problem.
And their opponents making their return as a tag team from St. Paul, Minnesota at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Alex Corvus and J.P. Hansen, members only.
Will we see the return of Mr. Duke?
Sorry, goodbye.
That's what I'm waiting for.
No, I don't think so.
Well, unless Mr. Duke had a sex change and found the fountain of youth, I'd say I was dead wrong. But it's still good to see members only. And whoa, would you look at the facial expression on J.P. Hansen, all business. I still would like to find out what prompted this.
J.P. Hansen not looking like he's fooling around. Some people may forget that J.P. Hansen, you know, the Jimmy Gaga character, you know, was just that. He was a character, but J.P. Hansen is still J.P. Hansen.
Surely, I remember, I recall that, and I guess the time for fun and games is over.
Hey, go to retirement home.
Or maybe reserved for another time and day.
Nice comeback.
Certainly I see this being very beneficial for both Hansen and Corvus. They were quite the dominating tag team, former RWA tag team champions.
Hansen talking to the referee.
These two are a little familiar with each other. Not only 2 weeks ago at Summertime Showdown, but April at Dynasty.
They seem to wrestle each other quite a bit. Hanson not playing around. Oh, there's a vicious knee strike to the arm of Damian Black. And there's a vicious kick.
Likewise, a kick from Corvus.
Just working that body part. Working over that arm, wrenching up on it. That's the thing about members only. They do not play around. They're all business, vicious.
It's going to come a point where Damian Black needs to tag, and he's not even going to be able to lift his arm to do so.
Very much like the Hanson of old. Quick tags in and out from members only.
The referee did not see the initial tag, but they were close enough where it didn't matter, and they tagged once again.
We talked earlier about being a well-oiled machine.
I did?
Yes, sir. Earlier today, you talked about being a well-oiled machine.
Okay, then I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do allow me to apologize for my broadcast colleague. What's Hanson doing now? Comes running out and stomps right on Damian Black's arm.
Momentum almost took him over onto Corvus. Caught himself just barely.
Hanson made a hard clothesline. Grabs the arm again.
At this rate, I don't think Vincenzo is going to even be able to get in the ring. And there was no tag there, but they were close enough where, well, I guess the referee's not even going to call him on it. Not above breaking the rules are members only. Really a great tag team combination with a very old school feel.
Ooh, there's that hard kick to the face.
Hey! You stay in your corner! You keep giving that corner!
Now the tag into Vincenzo, and maybe Bobby Rossi can get some ice or something for Damian Black's arm, because he is sure going to need it.
Vincenzo Cruz is working over Alex Corvus now.
These two have had their battles in the past. Back in 2010 over the Triple Crown Championship, and many classics from then on. Corvus back to his feet now, trying to escape here.
Come on!
Hanson begging for the tag. Hanson back right off, saying he didn't do anything.
Go slow.
Purely mind games by Hanson.
Come on, guys. 1, 2,
Damian Black with a hard kick to the ribs on Alex Corvus.
Moose was in the background there making some sort of steering wheel type reference with his hands. I think he thinks he's at Daytona or at the racetrack. About probably 30 minutes outside of Seekonk for Seekonk Grand Prix. Maybe we should take him to the go-karts.
And Damian Black just got kicked right in the head by Hanson.
Yeah, maybe go-karts are out because Damian Black is going to clearly need an aspirin and some ice.
Or medical attention. Damian Black holding on to the ankle there. Very smart move on Damian Black's part.
Come on, ref! That was a legitimate
Hanson down off the apron. It looks like he was going to have a word with Bobby Rossi. Now chasing Moose around ringside and comes Damian Black. Meanwhile, Vincenzo's got his patented figure 4 modified version on Corvus. Corvus reaching for the tag, but way away from his partner's corner, and his partner's not even there anyway. Being spoken to by the referee.
He tripped and fell.
He's doing it again. Come on.
Vincenzo stomping the midsection of Alex Corvus as his back was turned. As the referee's back was turned, I might add.
Get him out of there, ref. Throw him out.
Action on the inside continues this. I think Moose putting the boots to Hansen when the referee wasn't looking. Now Corvus firing away on the Bruisey in the middle of the ring.
Damian Black has Hansen on the outside, just working him over.
Oh, goodness.
Hansen looked like he was going to body slam him on the concrete.
Or on the chairs. I wouldn't put either one past him. Side suplex by Corvus to Vincenzo. The timing would be right for a tag.
All right, 1, 2. Oh, where's your partner? Where's your partner? Where'd he go?
And Damian Black is down, and there will be no tag for Vincenzo Abruzzi.
You got 5 seconds to get him up the rope. 1, 2, 3.
Double high knees, vintage, members only.
Certainly very nicely done as the members only of old. Showing through there. And Vincenzo sidestepped Corvus right there. Corvus went out to the outside onto the pavement, I should say, and Princess with a little slap in the face to Vinny.
Hansen signaling for the Valhalla Brainbuster.
Night time, baby. Yeah.
Up and down he goes.
Go ahead. Choke. Come on, level 1.
Choking him now. Tagging to Corvus. Corvus up to the top.
Beautiful elbow drop right off the top rope. 2. That's it. It's just academic.
Winners, Alex Corvus and JP Hansen, members only.
And members only is back with a vengeance here. And they're signaling. They're making their intentions known.
Bill Victor, you make it happen.
Tag team gold on the mind of JP Hansen and Alex Corvus. Time will tell if they continue this sort of winning ways. I suggest it's very possible.
Bobby Rossi helping Vincenzo Abruzzi.
Possibly get that rescue to stop for Damian Black. He may need it. But we have more great wrestling action. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
here are your RWA Tag Team Champions, the Movement. Not on Summertime Showdown, but here today live at Ticker Sports Grill. They are in attendance.
And Jamal Jackson, if you notice, he has a microphone in hand, and it'll be interesting to see what he has to say. Of course, there's been a number of tag teams all trying to get into that #1 contender spot that currently is held by the OSI. They defeated the Influence in a very hard-fought match at RWA Legacy.
It's on.
1, 2. Is this on?
I hope so. I got it.
I hope you did. It's cool. Kind of. The last time we were out here in Rhode Island, we rose above the Influence. When we first came here, we took out a student body. We heard now there are some Minutemen that we give them a run for hours. Not like that, folks. There's an epidemic going around. Hell, there's some members only. But if there's one thing that I know is, F&B and myself, we fear absolutely nobody. We are the Renegade Wrestling Alliance Tag Team Champions for a reason. And tonight, OSI, we're coming out here to kick your asses. And then from there, we'll take on the Epidemic, the Hollywood Balls.
There you go.
Any goddamn body that wants a shot at FMB and Jamal Jackson, you can bring it on down. But tonight, old school icons, get your asses out here to get them whooped.
Well, I think he made his point perfectly clear.
He absolutely did.
The champions calling out the #1 contenders, that's a little bit of a role reversal right there. But that's what I would come to expect from two people the caliber of FNB and Jamal Jackson.
It's time for a lesson in old school.
There is the old school icon.
Whoa, easy. That's not an invitation for you.
Hello.
Game face is on, that's for sure. Different old school icons than we are accustomed to. They have had an overhaul as far as attitude changes. And in the pursuit for tag team gold, that'll do it to you. It really will. It's nice to come out here and have fun, but it's even nicer to have tag team gold around your waist. And I really feel that Miss Lynn has led the charge as far as this change of heart as of late. Dante staring a hole through Jamal Jackson.
Woo, if you only knew, baby. Woo, excuse me.
Dante, why are you looking at me like that?
Because he's in love with you.
I don't even need to look right at you. I could just use my peripherals, and I know that you're staring at me. Hard body.
Hopefully.
You're staring at me about as hard as a chick named Ashley was wanting to look at me. That's how hard you're looking at me, bro. But seriously. Miss Lynn, I see you got that ruler.
I brought two, honey, just for you.
You know, I don't know which one you're with at all. That
doesn't necessarily bother me, but what if I was to whip out my ruler and spank you? Whoa, a little inch? The more and more weight I keep losing, I'm going to be down to... I'm sorry. They're children. It's a family show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I want you both.
Did she just say I want you both?
I'm really not too sure.
Or I want that belt. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, okay.
I know that.
I don't know, Tiger.
All right, hand it over. Get the mic away from him.
So disrespectful. I said boobies. I didn't say.
Hey, you might want to give me that.
The referee, you might want to take it.
Why?
And I do believe we are going to have a tag team championship match right here at Tickers.
Well, the old school icons, the #1 contenders.
They defeated 11 other teams in the tag team Grand Prix at Legacy. They earned that right, and they kind of, well, they had a helping hand from Miss Lynn.
Your boobies are jiggling. No, I have a boobie. Call them move.
And we are underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, RWA Tag Team Championships are on the line in this match.
Oh, Dante getting right up in the face of Jamal Jackson. This is very much unlike Dante. I'll say it again and again.
Drop him! Drop him! And words of respect! Yeah, drop him, Dante! Hit him!
Shut up!
It's over you.
Well, how do you do?
And they're just exchanging shots in the middle of the ring.
He set way too early for that one.
Beautiful clothesline from Jackson. Make it 2.
That was a shockingly on-point drop kick that nailed Dante right in the mush.
Right on the chin. And boom goes the dynamite.
Trying to even the height difference here.
Come on! No, they want him!
No, him. Yeah! FNB!
Looks like the fat nasty bastard's gonna come get himself with the Irish Warrior.
Joe's gonna kill you!
This should be very, very interesting.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Irish Warrior using the... Oh, no. I guess we're going to go back and forth here. Somewhat evenly matched.
FNB!
You guys know!
Oh, he's got a handful of hair.
There's a big chop to the Irish Warrior. Make it 2. And a wicked back chop.
First the Irish whip. Nobody home with that clothesline. Oh, he needs to slow it down a little bit here. Or FNB is going to have his number. Much like that. So the hip going to the apron there. Like Charlie horsed the leg. FNB's going to dive. No way. Oh. Everybody out of the pool with a quickness.
Scary.
It's not yet Shark Week, but everybody was out of the water. May as well have been a great white charging at them too. Dante, Pearl Harbor, Jamal Jackson, and FNB and Irish Warrior here on the outside going at it. Dante grabs the leg of FNB.
swipe at it. Oh, there's that big boot.
Bought Irish Warrior the time he needed.
Absolutely violent. FNB, known for being extremely stiff.
Oh, Miss Lynn coming to get her some. She has really turned into a wolf in sheep's clothing, I guess you could say. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but that's...
No, that's all right.
She is very naughty.
Irish Warrior all over FNB. With a big boot to the side of the face.
Only a 2 count, says referee Aaron Dorr. Dante with the tag in. He's going to go to town here. A sledgehammer attack.
Very a la axe and smash.
I got him out. Get him out. Doing my job.
I thought he was going to go for a headbutt. No, but he goes for the swinging neck breaker.
Come on, baby! What? Come on!
Let's go!
Dante gets FNB up, backs him into the corner now.
Big whip. Oh, the referee. Oh, I see what he's done here. Desperation move out of FNB with that belly-to-belly suplex. And, Irish Warrior noticed it. Distracting the referee, and I think Miss Lynn came and got a shot in at Jackson. I don't see her holding any rulers anymore, so.
What is this? Double vertical suplex, very nicely done. FNB does not leave his feet very often.
Took a second to laugh in the face of FNB. The shoulder came up before the hand hit 3.
Irish Warrior really needs to hook the leg.
He certainly does, Mike. He certainly does. That can cost him the championship right there. And they are just slugging it out, center of the ring. Oh man, mid-air collision.
Double cross body to each other.
Nobody wins in that situation, nobody.
Are you Nairobi?
Nobody. When they start paying our bills, I will say I'm them. Until then, no.
But
Irish Warrior, a little bit away from Dante. FNB definitely close. Going to be able to make the tag. Likewise is IW. Jackson. Leg lariat.
Back elbow.
That was a leg lariat, Mike.
No, that was a leg lariat.
I stand mistaken.
You know, you've called enough of their matches. You would think that you would know their tendencies.
Sun glare, referee was in the way. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Thumb to the eye by Dante. Firing away on Jamel Jackson. Armbar, DDT. Try to keep up with me, kid.
And Clem Cadiddlehopper has turned into a comedian here today, folks. Dante now picks up Jamal Jackson, lifts him up. There's a body slam. Dante with great tendon strength, deceptively strong.
Second rope elbow finds the mark. Only good enough for a 2. going to have to go ahead and put the finishing touches on Jamal Jackson here. They're not going to want to get in there with the well-rested FMB. Miss Lynn up on the apron. Oh no, a misplaced ruler.
And Dante gets pinned. The number one contenders have been beat by the movement. FMB throws in the Irish Warrior back into the ring. Dante skips out.
Miss Lynn costing her guys the championship here. Oh,
there's a hard chair shot. Picks it back up.
Now they're attacking the knee of Jamal Jackson. Irish Warrior has a ruler.
Hard shot to the head.
Now Dante's dragging Jackson over to the corner. Irish Warrior taking that ruler to the stomach and the ribs of FMB. We have a corner style figure 4 leg lock.
They stomp the chair into that knee. Miss Lynn holding up the chair.
That ruler won't break. What's it made out of?
That might be one of the metal ones.
You gotta get some control out here. All hell's breaking loose. There's a broken ruler. And again, OSI has made, I don't want to say short work of the movement, but they certainly made a statement here. And they have the tag team championship. I assure you, they have not won the tag team championship.
You see Bill Victor at ringside.
Shaking it off, saying absolutely not.
We're the RWA tag teams. Have these guys that think they can show up once a month just so they can defend these. We're the blood and guts of RWA. We're here every 2 weeks. We're the ones who should be wearing these belts, not them.
Oh, making reference to the availability of the movement. I for one, disagree with that. Okay, I guess we're going to get some medical attention for the movement, and we'll be right back here at RWA Hype live from Kickers.
Nobody's taking him out but us. Get him out. Jesus. You alright, bro? You alright? This one? Come on, stand up. Help me out of here. I got it. Don't fight this feeling anymore. Support it. Support his leg. I'm here to help, bro. Despite disparaging words, I'm here to help you. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is set for one fall, and it is a RWA Junior Heavyweight Championship Invitational. Introducing first, at 145 pounds from Baltimore, Maryland, your RWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Simply Fantastic, Zach Alexander.
RWA action rolls on here at Ticker Sports Grill. Mike Mifflin had to be excused.
Probably at the bar.
Probably at the bar or chasing after Miss Lynn. But I have with me Craig Felix filling in, and we have Zach Alexander on his way to the ring, more than likely for the Junior Heavyweight Invitational.
Well, seeing as how he's wearing the belt, I would guess it is for the Junior Heavyweight Invitational there, Mr. Cadiddle Hopper. Very astute comment by you, very astute.
Well, I see we're going to pick up right where Mifflin left off and picking on Cadiddle Hopper. That's fine and dandy. Noticeably absent from ringside is Navina Riley. I am not entirely sure where she is. Maybe that has something to do with Mike Mifflin's disappearance as well.
Starting the old rumor mill. Are we there, Clem?
You know what I do? It's just, I just tell the truth as I see it. Let's see who will accept the challenge this week.
And the person accepting the challenge in the Junior Heavyweight Invitational at a weight of 180 pounds from Cambridge, Mass, the Jack Connor.
Well, sort of trying to rebound off of a failing tag team run with Nick Varsity. He's going to try to pick up the Junior Heavyweight Championship here today.
Fools, cretins, ingrates, lend me your ears. Today, I begin to cleanse the RWA of all the treachery by making a rightful owner of the RWA Junior Heavyweight Champion.
He did say Jack Connor, not Damian Sandow,
right,
correct?
Right, that's what I was just going to make the, what's the word I'm looking for?
The connection?
There you go, connection.
Yes.
Yeah, connection, because that sounded a lot like Damian Sandow. Apparently Jack Connor's been watching too much TV.
I hope he's been doing his homework before watching the TV.
Well, I'm not sure if they allow TV watching in his school. He might be coming into the school of hard knocks right here.
That is very true. Zach Alexander, the current Junior Heavyweight Champion, defeating Billy Ware at Legacy 5, and then 1 week later defeating Ricky Maderos in the very first match of the Junior Heavyweight Invitational. Zach looks to be very patient, waiting for Connor to finish his shenanigans and undress himself here in this hot sun. I don't suggest wearing a sweater vest.
Is Zach going to be totally focused though without Navina Riley at ringside?
Well, I'd suggest maybe he might do something like that. Not necessarily doing the right thing, but I suggest Connor probably said something or did something to prompt that.
I'm sure he did something to prompt that.
Rolling through with a wheelbarrow position here. Takes him over in the arm drag, and Connor's already retreating.
Zach looked like he was about ready to exit the ring to go after him, but maybe thought better of it.
Oh, maybe not.
I spoke too soon.
Wow, look at this.
Okay, so maybe Zach Alexander is more focused without Navina Riley at ringside because he gets to revert back to his old tendencies and not be so much Mr. Nice Guy.
No, and may not be the biggest Jack Connor supporter. Not that I know many people who are, including his own mother. But this is certainly a bit more aggressive side of Zach Alexander than we are accustomed to seeing.
Those are some definitely hard shots he was laying in on Jack Connor. He only gets a 2 count out of it.
Maybe that's all he wanted out of it was a 2 count.
So they're exchanging some chops here back and forth if the referee wasn't in our way. You'd be able to see a little more clearly.
Sean Jackson, his first day on the job, and the cameraman, you would think that was the cameraman's first day on the job as well, but nonetheless, Connor somehow pulling out a clothesline in that whole altercation, and I would imagine that he is going to try to lay in a heavy beatdown on Zach to return the favor.
A few stiff kicks, but only a 2 count. These boys definitely look like they're stepping up the stiffness in this match. You normally don't see, these two particularly exchanging blows back and forth like that.
No, you might reserve that for the likes of Cipriano Abruzzi and Chris Dozer, or T. Phoenix and J.P. Hansen.
Yeah, definitely. You would expect those guys to get in there and just roll it out. Not these two. Still only a 2 count though. It seems that the pace has slowed down a little bit now playing.
It certainly has. Connor blocking the suplex attempt, delivering one of his own. Connor in control of this one thus far after that shaky start. Since splitting Jack Connor and Nick Varsity, that is, neither one of them have really been that successful, so it leaves you to wonder who really was at fault for the decline of the student body. Personally, I found them to be a very good tag team, just having a tough time as of late.
They definitely were a good tag team. I mean, they held on to the belts for quite a while.
5 months, actually.
It just seems that neither one of them could get on the same page together. As Zach Alexander kicks Jack Connor directly in the face, but poor ring position.
Yep, that'll get you every time. I think Zach is more focused on maybe hurting Connor, that he didn't realize where he was in the ring, and hopefully that doesn't prove to be a costly mistake down the line. Oh, Connor really letting Zach have it here. I don't know, I could get used to this. As nice as the high-flying type of offense is, I really love these two just slugging it out.
Connor tried to go to the well for one of Zach's trademark moves, and Zach saw that coming a mile away.
The dead giveaway with Connor in the corner saying, whoop, there it is. Obviously, Zach saw what was coming and had no part of it.
And I don't know if you just picked up on that there, Clem, but Zach delivered a couple of back chops, and people have been known to get fired for back chops.
Well, certainly back in the 2008-2009 era, there was a certain circumstance where somebody was released for some unsportsmanlike conduct, but since then I think the rules have changed just a little bit, and it's become a little bit more of a full contact sport with less crybaby type nonsense to get you in trouble,
which is what it should be. Connor got Zach perched up on the top turnbuckle.
Wow, nicely done.
Oh boy, did you see the way his head just slammed off the canvas?
I'm sure that's gonna...
If Zach could get a cover right now, he might be able to put this one out of hand now.
I'm sure that's gonna ring Connor's bell just a little bit, and you know, you're absolutely right. A pinfall right here is very, very important, but you know, coming off the top rope, that does a lot to both men, and Zach's going to do his best to be the first to recover and hopefully get in that pinfall before it's just too late and Connor is rested enough to kick out. Nice show of athleticism. I got to say, Connor just really getting up to the top rope effortlessly. Whoa. That trademark knee, nobody home, and you can see how hard to hit that turnbuckle pad. That's only a thin layer of padding right there. Face first down to the mat is Zach Alexander. I would say that's a second rope modified X Factor.
Right. Again, poor ring position right here, unless he's going for something.
He's not one to go up, really.
Oh, and there's another back chop. Zach saying that's it.
He may have been setting him up for some sort of pile driver right there. The Junior Heavyweight Championship coming into play. I think Connor just took it across the head.
And that's it. Zach's able to pull out the win. Connor tries to cheat, and then it's used against him.
Still RWA heavyweight, junior heavyweight champion.
Like you said, he brought the belt into play, and it totally did work against him.
Blew up directly in his face.
Well, Naveen O'Reilly not being at ringside was not a factor in the win-loss column, but I would say as far as the attitude column, maybe a little different. As Jack Connor licks his wounds, we're going to be right back with more RWA wrestling action. Don't go anywhere.
This next match set for one fall from Pound Town, USA at a combined weight of 420 pounds. Delicious Devin Blaze and terrific Tommy Trainwreck, the Minutemen.
More great tag team action here today at RWA Hype live from Tickers. Really, the tag team scene here in the RWA as of late is better than it's ever been. You know, we did lose the student body, but we've got the Minutemen, the Movements, Members Only, the Hollywood Balls. The list goes on. And really, there's never been as many tag teams here, great tag teams no less, as there are now.
Well, I mean, RWA is definitely taking tag team wrestling to a whole new level. I mean, the local indie scene around here, you don't see tag team wrestling like this. Not at all.
Certainly many of the places in Rhode Island and New England, their focus is really on singles competition. And, you know, the Minutemen, they have worked their fair share of other places and do what they can, but they're among the select few who value tag team wrestling as much as the RWA does.
Right. I'm very interested to see how this match is going to turn out. You have a total clash of styles in this match.
Unbelievable.
You got the Minutemen who are quick and are known for, let's not call it spots, but they're known for, you know, some pretty innovative moves. And then you got the Hollywood Balls that are getting ready to come out that are known for getting in there and putting it to your face.
And lights out Cipriano Abruzzi, the Hollywood Balls!
They are very much an in-your-face style tag team. Not much about finesse, although they do show it from time to time, and you nailed it right on the head. Innovation is key with the Minutemen. You'll see things you've never seen before with them, and they really are one of the premier tag teams here in New England. Hollywood Balls have only been together for just a little bit, but they are fastly showing that they are a tag team to be reckoned with as well.
Right, and you gotta figure that this is gonna be a big test for Hollywood Balls. This is probably going to be a gauge for them to figure out where they can be at amongst tag team wrestling here in New England. Going up against the Minutemen, very decorated tag team. Can they hold their own? Can they possibly pull out a win? And you don't know how it's going to shape out, but you got to figure if they were able to beat the Minutemen here in this match, what could that do for the Hollywood Balls?
It would up there. They would really. They'd have a lot more people looking at them. For certain. The Hollywood Balls, they've been making a splash on somewhat of a small scale. They've been here in the RWA, they've been in GCW, Grindhouse Championship Wrestling, and they've been showing that they can get in there and mix it up with a lot of people. The Minutemen, NWA On Fire Tag Team Champions. NWA, that's just huge. And this match really could put the Hollywood Balls on the map. That's half the reason, that's actually all the reason the student body wanted to get back on top of the tag division at the expense of the Minutemen, although it didn't quite work out how Jack Connor planned.
Again, another thing blew up in Jack Connor's face.
All the pretty ladies.
Tommy Trainwreck and Chris Dozer starting off here. Neither men small.
No, they're quite similar in size. I'd give the weight advantage to Dozer just by a little bit, and the speed advantage obviously to Trainwreck.
Good job, Tommy. Stand your ground, bro. Watch this.
That's definitely not going to work. Oh, you see Chris Dozer changing directions. I think you got Tommy Trainwreck by surprise right there.
Oh, speaking of by surprise, you got tripped up by Trainwreck right there.
Well, now that's more of the style I'd expect from Dozer.
Well, Trainwreck, he's not afraid to get in there and mix it up with you either. Make no mistake about it. Teams going back and forth early on here. And this is where they're really dangerous. That was beautiful, and that's the innovation we're talking about.
Exactly, and then just a drop kick right there to Christopher Dozer's face while it looked like Trainwreck was giving him almost a camel clutch. Still only a 2 count though.
Well, it's still early here.
Oh, and there's the strength advantage. Tagging the Cipriano Bruzy.
Come on, Kevin.
Drop kick to the mush of Devin Blaze.
He has some pinpoint accuracy as far as that drop kick goes. He's used it in that situation quite frequently, and every time finding the mark really, and he's dropped really a lot of weight to be able to make that drop kick possible. And his signature leg drop as well, although I'd suggest hooking a leg in that situation.
I got you there, Clem.
In that situation.
Have you been at the bar with Mike Mifflin?
No, I haven't, because Jess isn't here today, and I boycott the bar when she's not here.
Devin Blaze into the corner. It looks like they went for double lines. Missed.
I don't think they could believe that they missed right there.
And Cipriano, I think he's trying to ask the ref, like, what is going on right now. He gets hit with a drop kick because he's not paying attention.
You really can't take your eye off the ball when it comes to the Minutemen here. And there you go. There's a nice enziguri by Devin Blaze. More tandem offense here. Oh my God. The surgically repaired knee right here might be in trouble. Hanging by a wing and a prayer, and then catching 2 drop kicks to the face. And Dozer in the corner right here. He's going to be in a world of hurt in about 30 seconds.
Devin Blaze just launching his body at Christopher Dozer.
And it turned out to be sort of a senton type maneuver in the corner. Nowhere else have I ever seen something quite like that.
You know what time it is?
Kicking Dozer to the outside of the ring. Cipriano Bruzy checking his lip, walking over to check on his partner while he's at it. Well, comes Tommy Trainwreck, and they caught him, delivering chop.
Well, certainly they've had this well scouted. They know to be on the lookout for these types of dives, and well now, they split the uprights right there is what they did.
They were looking for some Thanksgiving turkey and splitting a wishbone.
Well, that's certainly
trying to
possible.
figure out who got the bigger half.
Well, I guess that's another story for another time, perhaps. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is going to play right into the strategy of the Hollywood Balls. They want to maybe overpower Devin Blaze and cut off the ring and keep him in there, really working him over.
Well, absolutely. They'd love to keep Devin Blaze in the ring. Definitely the smallest man out of the 4 involved in this match.
By no means the weak link of the team, but the smallest guy, and that's where the strategy is going to come into play. Taking him from pillar to post here. I think Devin Blaze was trying to fight his way out of that for a second, and well, this might be his ticket. Nope.
And even though Cipriano Bruzy looked like he was a little confused on, the turnaround that Devin Blaze was coming with, they were still able to catch him with a full Nelson slam.
It looked like Cipriano just followed suit. He saw Dozer catch him in that half Nelson, and he completed the full Nelson for that slam. So that's exactly what I would have to agree with you right there. Exactly what I saw. Continuing the work over Devin Blaze and really making him work for it, get back to his feet here. Trying to take every ounce of energy out of him. Really throwing him down like a rag down. Cipriano's going to have to get in there before he comes to his senses and is able to move towards his corner with Tommy Trainwreck and make a tag.
Saying that's it. Looks like he might be trying to set him up for the headshot.
Oh, DDT right out of the headshot. Devin Blaze, he hit the reversal, and that's the desperation move he needed. Now he's a long way from his corner, and Cipriano's about dead center in the ring. We'll have to see if either man can make it to their respective corner for a much-needed tag. I think Cipriano is, I'm not sure where he is at this point. He got his bell rung pretty good. Blaze makes the tag, as does Trainwreck. Two clotheslines and Tommy's down.
Dozer goes for a third, misses. Gets hit with a forearm.
Got leveled right there by that forearm. And there's a nice drop kick by the big man. Blaze coming in, maybe prematurely. I don't know if he's had a hell of a lot of time to rest out on the outside there.
I think they might call this the Party Rock drop.
All right, Party Rock drop it is. Cipriano's not having any of that. I guess you could say he just crashed the party.
Oh, sidestepping, terrific Tommy Trainwreck. Takes the shoulder first.
Devin Blaze is in no man's land and no up and over. And whoa, a very hard forearm to Cipriano Abruzzi.
He didn't see that thing coming at all.
I don't think Dozer nor Abruzzi knows where he is right now. Oh!
You know, it looked like Devin Blaze was going to try and hit what's that called there, Clem? Help me out, where he sits down on his shoulders. Yeah, what's that called? Rey Mysterio does that a lot.
West Coast Pop?
Sure.
Okay.
And Dozer was having none of that. I said, no, you silly fool. I'm just going to let you fall.
I guess so.
Looks like they're going to go ahead and set up for their finish, call it director's cut. No. Sunset flip.
And Dozer thinks they have it well in hand, and he's not even paying attention. He doesn't even realize the sunset flip.
What was Dozer thinking?
Oh, he thought they had it. He was just hearing the referee count 1, 2, 3. He just assumed it was Cipriano getting the cover. Meanwhile, Devin Blaze rolled over with the sunset flip and pinned Cipriano Abruzzi. And that's where the experience comes into play of the Minutemen. They take nothing away from the Hollywood Vaults. That was a well-contested matchup, and I really think the Hollywood Vaults showed something here. But not to be outdone, the Minutemen and all their experience they've picked up along the way, traveling the independent scene over the last several years.
Sign of respect there for both teams. I think they definitely just both left it all in the middle of the ring right there. Minutemen just came away with the victory.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say we haven't seen the last of these two teams in the ring with each other. Coming up next, our main event, the rematch from Legacy, Mike Montero and Chris Sterling for the Triple Crown Championship. That's up next. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event.
We only have one more match. Good. It's too dark.
And as the voice box just said, this is in fact your RWA hype live from Ticker's main event. As you see the revelation, Chris Sterling looking to recapture the Triple Crown Championship that he lost just about 4 weeks ago at RWA Legacy. It was truly a hard-fought contest where Montero captured the championship via the top rope splash after a revelation of all things. going for a moonsault.
Yeah, you don't see Revelation go up to the top rope very often and try to pull out that moonsault. You know, he does it in desperation times, and he figured that was a desperate time, and, well, there was no water in the pool.
No doubt if he had connected with that, it would have been much different, and he would still be Triple Crown champion here today. They say high risk, high reward, but if you...
It's called high risk for a reason.
Yes, in fact it is. Both of these men realize their legacy. There was a lot of speculation as if this would be Mr. Abruzzi's last legacy, and he wanted to make good on it and make sure it was one to remember, and I think that is most surely what happened.
Absolutely. It seems that when you're managed by Mr. Abruzzi at Legacy, you win titles, and that's the bottom line. Somehow the man has got his guys focused when it comes time for Legacy, and they get the job done, time in, time out.
I really don't know of any manager that has a better winning percentage overall, no matter where it is, no less at Legacy.
Even in ring, he'll brag to you up and down that he is the only undefeated RWA superstar.
Certainly is.
With his one match, that's why he is undefeated.
Hey,
introducing the
all it takes.
challenger from Bronx, New York, at a weight of 231 pounds, the Revelation, Chris Sterling.
Well, I do believe some of the soul glow is leaking into the voice box's head right now, because there is no way, and no disrespect to Chris Sterling, that man weighs 230 pounds.
At a weight of 149 pounds,
no,
he is your
definitely a little more than that.
Triple Crown champion.
A little. By a little, I mean a lot.
Mr. Abruzzi, the ace, Mike Montero.
Now, on the flip side of that, Mike Montero, what he lacks in size, he makes up for in heart, no doubt about it.
Heart and quickness.
It's a dangerous combination. Referee Aaron Gore going through the pre-match instructions and checking both men. Not that I expect to see any type of trickery in this one. Both men have a lot of respect for each other.
No, I don't believe there'll be no tomfoolery. Chris Sterling got the double chicken wing in.
Very fast-paced to start off with. Sterling wasted no time going for that chicken wing type pin. Going for the sharper image right off the bat here too. Both men, oh, he's got to watch himself. He's going to find him in that submission move that Sterling likes to use from time to time. Sterling, a fan of the mixed martial arts, MMA, UFC type of fighting. There's a great power display right there.
That's what Sterling needs to do. He just needs to use his power and overpower the ace. He's not going to match quickness with him. No, definitely not.
And Sterling can move, don't get me wrong. He is one agile man for a man his size, but he does not want to try to compete with the speed of Montero here. And I think at Legacy, he found that out firsthand.
There's the quickness right there coming into play. Tries to lay in a hard forearm.
Easier said than done, knocking him off his feet, though. Head scissor sent Sterling to the outside here. I would suspect a dive may be coming. I see him. Head of steam coming. Whoa, goodness. Over the top rope. He cleared it. Landing right on the Sterling and almost into the front row.
And that's concrete right there, Clem. There is no padding right there. That is all concrete.
I can see it. I can see it from here. And you know what? It comes right down to it. It's the Triple Crown Championship. It means that much to Mike Montero. It means that much to a lot of people. It just so happens that Montero is the one holding it right now. There are many people here that live and breathe RWA, and you know, the love of the sport, the love of the RWA will make you do some crazy things to just showcase what ability you have and even make it to the top here. And staying at the top is equally as hard as getting to the top.
Well, absolutely, because you got everybody in the company gunning for you. You get the top prize. Still can't whip the Revelation into a corner.
Oh, Montero on the way down got caught in that atomic drop right there. And now chest first and the clothesline to the back sends Montero down.
Only enough for a 2 count though.
Well, that's how hard I was making mention to. He's not going to give up without a fight. As long as there is a breath left in Montero's body, he's going to kick out so long that he has the ability to.
Well, if he keeps getting kicked in the back like that, there might not be a breath left in his body. He's going to kick his lungs straight out of his chest.
A lot of covers will help wear the man down. I say it from time to time, and it really is true. Even if you get a 2 count, you're still forcing that man to use the energy to be able to kick out of it.
Well, you got a much larger body laying on top of you. That does a lot to the windpipes. Beautiful double arm suplex.
Tracy, Steven said you're going to get us Doritos. That was
Measuring, dropping a fist right to the back of the ace. It looks like the Revelation Chris Sterling is going to target that back area. Just sent him holding onto the tights and pulled him back into the buckles.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get him out of there.
Again with the back. And that forearm running in at Montero.
Mike, you beat me before. You're not your best right now. Don't get sloppy.
Bit of a taunting from Revelation. May have woken the sleeping beast inside of Montero. Trying his damnedest to whip him off, but reversed by Sterling and kicked and sinked on the way back.
Goes for the cover. Still only enough for a 2 count though. Got that body scissor on. He's going to try and squeeze the air out of Mike Montero.
Oh, this is really twofold. Now he can wear him down with the leg scissor and try to pin him. Unsuccessful with the pin and roll him back into the head scissor.
Body scissor, Clem. Body scissor.
Leg scissor is what I called it the first time, right?
Yes, but you just said head scissor.
This show's almost over because the sun's getting to me, I think.
Either that or the drinks you've got piled up in front of you.
Don't believe him, really. It's not true. It's not true at all.
Must be the sun getting to me, too. There must be a mirage in front of my face.
Oh, man. Down he goes again. Certainly not looking good for the champ here in his second title defense since becoming champion.
Holding him up for a stalling.
Letting all the blood rush to his head. This could be it.
Had the leg hooked and everything. Still not enough to put the ace away.
It was a long road to the top for Montero. He's not going to give it up just yet. if he can't help it.
Call Mike? No. All right, buddy. All right, Mike. Come on, guys.
I need you.
Let me call it.
Get him round. Mr. Bruce. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Screaming out to Roberto Bruzzi, looking for some maybe words of encouragement or maybe perhaps get the crowd behind him, get that adrenaline flowing.
Whoa, went for the double knees and got caught.
Whoa!
Like a version of a Japanese face buster almost.
Almost, I'd say it's vaguely close to even the BMW. And well, since Billy Ware being retired by Sean Leader, I guess that move is up for grabs here in the RWA. Wait a minute, hold on. I heard JP Hansen calling it. Oh, I guess it's taken.
Nah, he's got enough tricks in the bag. I'm sure he doesn't need that.
Sure enough. Montero trying to mount a comeback here. Back elbow. He's feeling it now. Mr. Abruzzi rallying the troops may have done the trick here.
Come on.
Sterling turning around. He's very groggy. Taking a swing, but nobody's home.
Kick to the gut.
Well, that caught him right in the face. And Sterling's down. It's still only good enough for it, too. Oh, German suplex. Low to the ground. Great bridge. See the frustration on Revelation. He's pounding the mat.
Right, that's what I was just about to get to. He is not happy right now. You can tell he's getting very, very frustrated. And when he gets frustrated is when mistakes happen.
Like that. Montero up to the top where he's dangerous. Great crossbody. But only good enough for a 2.
That looked like a combination of a T-bone / power slam delivered by Chris Sterling.
And just like that, momentum's back on the side of Sterling. Sterling backing Montero into the corner. Trying to lift him up and does so. Montero perched up there on the top rope. Oh, now Montero trying to fight his way out of it, perhaps.
What is Chris Sterling thinking right here?
What's happening?
High risk, high reward. That's what he's thinking.
Yes, do it.
Sunset flip. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Sterling any closer would have landed on Montero, and that wouldn't have been good. But in fact, it's a power bomb and a cover. Oh, Sterling very close to the ropes.
Ring position. Pull him to the middle of the ring.
Come on, Mike. Come on, buddy.
This could be the opening Montero's looking for. He's going to put a fork in him. He thinks he's done. Top rope splash. This is what won it at Legacy. Oh, no water in the pool, as you say.
Chris Sterling has definitely seen that move a time or two.
Learn from his mistakes.
I wonder if maybe he was playing a little possum.
Surely the case, but he's in perfect position for the crack shot. Oh, roll up by Montero. Almost a 3. Suplex coming up. No, Montero rolls through.
And this time he was able to hold on. Mike Montero successfully defending his title.
Champion, the Ace, Mike Montero.
Montero pulling it off again against Revelation Chris Sterling. A hell of a showing by Sterling, but Montero just a little bit better. Wait. We haven't seen him yet here today. Oh, and he's not alone. The co-founder of the RWA, T. Phoenix, and Antonio Atama, these two have formed a bit of a friendship as of late.
I see you looking at me like you want to fight. You just lost to him. You don't want to make it 0 for 2 today. Beat it. As for you, you saw on borrowed time.
What's that supposed to mean?
The investment Antonio Atama made history at Legacy, defeating the New England Hall of Famer, Jose Perez, inside of a steel cage. The torch has been passed. The only thing left for Atama is to become the next Triple Crown champion. And what I want right now is for Bill Victor to bring his fat ass out here and make that official.
Harsh words there by Mr. T. Phoenix. Let's face it, Bill Victor isn't a small man, but...
Yeah, you heard me.
So let me get this straight. You want me to hand you the #1 contendership?
Bingo.
Bingo. Antonio, you've been a great investment for the RWA, I gotta tell you. As far as the best investment, I don't think that's paid its dividends yet.
Coming from the guy who's dressed like a skunk.
But speaking of investments, nobody's invested more into this company than that man. Everybody knows that.
Wow. Bill Victor
And,
speaking some truth.
In fact, I've had time to look at the pictures, look at the video from Legacy, and you are right.
Oh, yeah.
I do owe you one.
I'm right.
Making reference to some shoddy referee work.
That's a flip.
And I do owe you one.
Yes, you do.
And speaking of earning things, I think this crowd's earned another match tonight.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. It's going to be Antonio Atama versus T. Phoenix for the #1 contendership.
Phoenix isn't even dressed to wrestle.
Well, it's for the #1 contendership for the Triple Crown title. You gotta pick and choose your battles here, Clem. You know, what should Phoenix do? Is he gonna hand the #1 contendership to Atama?
I mean, I don't know.
That's the most coveted prize here in the RWA.
I did say that.
What do you mean?
If Phoenix not dressed to compete, I mean, what? Surely Phoenix is endorsing Antonio Atama and would very much like Atama to be the champion of the company he founded. Well, Phoenix has got his gear bag. I guess we're going to have a match. I don't know.
I mean, I've seen Phoenix wrestle in a t-shirt and jeans.
That was a street fight, though.
But still, at least he's got basketball shorts on. His mobility. He's not confined. Oh, there goes disco pants.
Barney costume.
Apparently there's a Barney costume in there.
What was that purple thing right there?
The skunk costume. Where's that?
Skunk costumes are tired.
I think they got a C for
What are you looking for? You got a knee pad in one hand, and apparently he's just going to go with knee pads?
Ah, knee pads, knee pads. Do you use those when you scrub the kitchen floor at home?
Wow. I think he just called T. Phoenix a domesticated housewife.
I think he did, you're right. Well, I guess these fans here at ringside are going to get one more match and maybe a back rub. looking for the disco pants, and you hear the Yellow Submarine music being played. I said it to Mike Mifflin last week. It's only going to be a matter of time before we're playing royalties to the Beatles.
That was the Beatles, it's the Jewish shot guy.
Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't come cheap.
Oh. Some disco music now since the pants came out.
You need your pants. You need your disco pants, Barney.
Well, I mean, when he puts them on, he does look like a giant disco.
I can't argue that fact. And I guess we're going to have a match here. Referee's in the ring.
Right now.
I guess this is legit. I don't think this is Bill Victor trying to pull a fast one or anything.
What do you think is going to happen here, Clem? I mean, T. Phoenix looked like he was ready to, you know, go ahead and make Antonio Atama the number one contender. But now we got put in a match for the number one contendership.
I don't know what Phoenix is thinking, and it looks as though we're going to have a match. I mean, who wouldn't want to be Triple Crown champion?
Not this guy. I don't wrestle. I do commentary. That's it. I don't want to get in there with you.
Backs him up and clean break. There's no honor among thieves. Don't get that twisted.
We want blood!
But what would I know?
Whoa, wait a minute now. Oh, maybe not.
T. Phoenix like put a fast one on Antonio Atama.
Now the intentions are becoming clear. He's saying, if I get a shot at the title, well, hell, I'm going to take it.
So it looks like we are going to have a legit match here. There won't be any shenanigans. One person laying down for the other.
Well, this is T. Phoenix and Antonio Atama. Shenanigans, well, that's debatable, but there will be no laying down. There will be no freebies here today. Out of the corner and back in. Some people at ringside yelling they want chops. Phoenix about to deliver. Oh, he says it doesn't matter what you people want.
I'm not even sure if Antonio Atama's chest can feel chops anymore.
Oh, certainly that may be true. But I bet his face felt that.
Big boot with authority.
I do believe it looked like
I believe Atama may have a Jordan logo on his face right now.
Still able to kick out though. Still at least has the wherewithal to know he was being pinned.
That was across the throat.
Right.
Tom, you
trying to crush his windpipe.
It's like I said just earlier in the Montero Sterling match, it's the Triple Crown Championship. People do crazy things.
Okay.
Creating some distance now with Atama, and he's saying, hold up. He doesn't want anymore.
I mean, you think he'll just lay down for Phoenix now?
Well, that appears to be what he's...
battles?
I mean, Phoenix was taking it to him. I mean, I wouldn't blame him at this point. I'm not the investment Antonio Atama by a long shot. Phoenix is saying, oh, he gave it up. He wants... No, I guess not. And there's that trickery I expected.
Antonio Atama delivering some hard forearm shots for a much bigger man.
One way to get him out of the corner for sure.
Holy smokes, that ring move!
Oh, see what happened there? Phoenix looked like he was going to try to kick Atama away, but that drop kick hit the mark first.
Yeah, Atama just went up and over the leg of Phoenix, and again another drop kick.
Without a doubt, one of the best drop kicks in the business.
Snap man, cover with the forearm in the face. Still not enough. Oh, what's Atama doing here?
Come on, what are you doing?
Well, there right there is that that tomfoolery and that trickery that we alluded to. Working over the back now. That forearm smash by Atama. Takes the side headlock. The momentum of the big man taking himself over. Phoenix with the head scissor applied now. See Atama's face turning red underneath there. It's a handstand trying to get him. Oh! Trying to get himself free, and not the case. I think Phoenix just saw that the turnbuckle was exposed. Well, he's going up to the opposite corner.
Oh, no, there goes the ring.
Hey. Bye-bye, ring.
Free Willie. Free Willie.
Free Willie.
Very gingerly going up to the top.
Whoa! And Atama tried stopping him in his tracks. Certainly very gingerly.
Judo chop being delivered now by T Phoenix.
You don't know who you're messing with, apparently.
You can do it, T.
There's a forearm shot, staggering Atama. And maybe thinking the second rope's a better way to go. Sunset flip.
Oh, drop kick to the face.
That was awesome.
And I would suggest maybe Adidas is written all over Phoenix's face now.
That was awesome.
Oh, sorry, you might have a missing tooth.
That certainly caught Phoenix by surprise, and Atama taking a look around over at Montero now, talking a little bit of junk.
Right, I mean, you gotta believe that Montero has vested interest in this match.
Oh, this could be it. He's signaling, maybe he was telling Montero this is over. I'm gonna try to hit that fisherman buster, but Phoenix just too big. Oh, and dropping Atama face first. Off that reversal. Phoenix trying to turn Atama over. Very slippery, very hot here.
Big elbow drop.
He just said, I got a yellow bus for you. Here you go. Oh, sorry, the yellow submarine. Possible Boston Crab maybe, or catapult attempt coming up. Atama up and catches himself. Up to the second as Atama. Phoenix sees him. Sunset flip and muscles him over. Again, the momentum coming into play for Atama. Phoenix couldn't keep his balance.
Hard forearm delivered by Phoenix to Atama. Whoa! Barely dodged that exposed turnbuckle.
Well, he was the one that set it up. He knew it was there. Now Atama taking a timeout here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I don't know if he's been in there with a man the size of Phoenix, and you know, from what people have told me, people that have been in the ring with him, you know, you see his size. He's not a small man. He hits like a ton of bricks. And even though Atama's been in there with the likes of Jose Perez, who is no slouch when it comes to roughhousing, he is not the same size as Phoenix. Those forearms that Phoenix hits you with are much harder than the ones that someone like Jose Perez will hit you with. Someone like Cipriano Abruzzi, JP Hansen, Vincenzo Abruzzi. You know, there's more weight coming behind those forearms. They take more of a toll out.
At the same token, though, Atama has been in there with the likes of Cipriano Abruzzi, JP Hansen, Jose Perez, and very much in those instances, it's a kill or be killed type of atmosphere. So he's surely learn to fire them in pretty hard himself.
It's like he drop kick to the ankle almost, trying to take the big man's wheels out, which is probably the smartest bet for him to do.
Certainly wasn't going to win that test of strength, I don't think, and I would have to agree that that would be the best way to go. Irish whip and into
this
that
time
buckle.
He hit it. And Phoenix made sure he stayed in there. That's going to do some damage to your back.
And this could be it. He's going to beat him with his own move. Surely that's got to be it. Oh, but he doesn't hook the leg, and Atama somehow able to kick out. I mean, he survived 25 to 30 minutes with Jose Perez inside of a steel cage. This kid has got to be made of steel or something. There is really no quit. You make reference to the heart of Mike Montero. There really is no quit in Antonio Atama. And, well, this could spell trouble. Phoenix going up to the top rope with a second attempt now. They're taking a whole lot of time.
Oh, Lord.
Again, very cautiously. And down he goes. Phoenix missing the Swanton bomb.
Well, I wonder if you've seen him go up to the top twice now, and he's going up very gingerly. And we know Phoenix, he can get up to the top rope with the greatest of ease. He's wrestling in basketball, Smith. You gotta figure that's gonna play a huge difference.
It probably is. It's a very much a different type of a feel to a wrestling boot rather than a gym sneaker, and that could be playing a big factor here today. And I mean, let's face it, this is the last match, or so we think. I mean, who knows what Bill Victor's got up his sleeve. They've had a bunch of matches here today. Guys have been sweating. It's probably very slippery and hard to navigate those ropes. Not to make excuses, but let's face facts. Anybody who disagrees, I welcome them to try the same.
There's a chop for you. And a hard forearm. I heard that one all the way over here.
Double-handed back chop, too, and now just choking him. And oh, hard right hand to the midsection of Atama. Reverse now, Phoenix into the buckle, and you could see it caught him right in the left shoulder blade. But somehow able to get that boot up. Takes Atama's head off with that clothesline.
Still only a 2 count though.
No.
Pay attention to the bell.
Now Phoenix, what's he going to do with Atama here? Scoop slam Atama.
Kick to the gut, knee lift.
Able to escape certain danger right there.
Atama brings the big man back up to his feet. Again into that corner. Oh, a knee to the gut.
Sends Atama in chest first, and oh my goodness, turns him inside out with that clothesline. These guys are going to have bruises all over themselves.
Only a 2 count. I think Atama raked the eyes there if he managed to get out of that.
It goes to show just how desperate he is and trying to conserve every bit of energy, and rather than kicking out, gouging the eyes probably was the best route in doing so. Move off here, catches him. Oh, Atama with that head scissor. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor by Atama. Normally Phoenix, I would suggest, goes for that tilt-a-whirl gut buster.
Atama had that well scouted.
And now I think he's locked eyes with Montero. Maybe I think Montero has some words for Atama. And Atama just spit on the champion. Phoenix, watch out from behind. He's waiting for Atama to turn around. Oh, wait a second. Montero
Phoenix gets clocked in the face.
We have a disqualification. I think Phoenix has won it.
Here's your winner by result of disqualification, the natural truth, Team Phoenix.
And then, in fact, that is the case. There's a stare down between Montero and Atama. Atama inviting him into the ring and pushing Phoenix aside. Oh,
it looks like
Atama's not messing around here.
I'm not waiting for Montero to get into the ring. He's going to pull him in the ring.
Phoenix coming over to get him some. Pulling Atama off, saying he's mine. Oh my goodness! I think he's trying to knock Atama's head off right here.
The ace is just going after both of them. He said, forget just one of you, I'll take you both on. Face first into the exposed turnbuckle. I think these two are really trying to see who can hit harder.
That took down Phoenix to a knee. Now the investment going to get him some more of the ace. And all hands on deck, I guess. We're going to have a bench clearing brawl.
What? You guys are going to put down for it, and you guys aren't helping her.
Members of the locker room area coming out to separate all these competitors. Jason Devine holding his partner back.
Come on, Bill, do your job.
Oh, Montero's not done.
He's slippery.
It doesn't matter. It could be you. It could be
A lot of people gunning for the Triple Crown Championship. Atama wants it. Phoenix wants it. Montero has it. Phoenix just told Devine to go get Montero, I think. Sort of a divide and conquer type deal, and Phoenix being dumped out of the ring by JP Hansen among others, and I think we finally gotten some order here.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
It's going to be very interesting to see how this all pans out in the coming weeks. Whoa.
And now a chair's been introduced.
Cipriano Abruzzi taking hold of that chair before it's used for evil intentions.
right here.
Well, that does it here today.
It's going to take more.
RWA Hype live from Tickers. It's been a fantastic evening. Thank you for filling in for Mike
Thank you for
Mifflin.
having me, Clem. Anytime.
Whoa,
Mike
whoa.
wants to go to the bar and get drunk. Craig Felix will step in and do his job. No problem.
Okay then, well thank you everybody for joining us on behalf of Craig Felix, Mike Mifflin. I am Clem Cadiddlehopper. We'll see you next time on RWA Hype live from Tickers.
There's no man in this company who has the guts to take my belt. No man.
He threw a shoe.
Hit him with the smell up. My shoes.